Okay, in this video I will talk about smartphone addiction, and especially people that can't stop using their smartphones with social networks and instant scrolling and always scrolling on the phone, always holding it in the hand and checking out their social networks and so on. I've seen many people where I live go around with their phones even when they have small babies and kids with them. They also do that when they are going out with their dogs and all that. I think the smartphone addiction has been way far beyond what it should be now. So personally, I have cured smartphone addiction with ebook readers. These ebook readers has made me stop using my phone almost completely. I only use this phone when I have to. Sometimes when I can't use my Apple Watch Ultra 2 for all the communication. I can do calls from the Ultra Watch. I can do emailing, SMS, iMessage, and even reply to email by voice. I can reply to SMS by voice and so on. This Apple Watch Ultra 2 has a built-in SIM card with mobile data, cellular data, so I don't need to have my phone with me. I can do all the stuff I said without my phone from this. So I can do all the communication with my family and my wife and so on from this watch. And it stops me to use it for much else. I can't use social networks and so on this one, so it's great for that. So I only have it when I need it. And the same with my iPhone. This iPhone is 3 years old soon. Now in September it will be 3 years. It's an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I am not sure I will buy a new phone this year either, actually, because this has still 89% of battery health, I think it is, and I think it could easily last 1 year still. So why buy a new phone this year? It should be if I get an excellent deal from my mobile carrier or something, or maybe if Apple will present an iPhone with some feature I definitely need or something, but I don't think Apple will present that, unfortunately. All the phones looks the same nowadays. So, thanks to these ebook readers, I have stopped being a smartphone addiction. I have stopped being a tech freak. I have been more minimalistic in my way of living. I also have more analog now. For example, I have started bullet journaling with pen and paper. I love pencils, especially pencils, and write in an analog notebook. In the bullet journal philosophy and bullet journal method. So I love doing that instead of having a phone with me and write it down in that or something. So I'm way more analog nowadays. And this Onyx Books Palma, for example, I can use it for other stuff if I have to. This is an ebook reader with an e-ink display, exactly as Kobo devices, Kindle, other Android-based ebook readers and so on. This has the exact same display, an e-ink display, perfect for reading books. But if I really have to and don't have my phone with me, I can check out some email if I want. I can also check out my comments from my YouTube followers on my YouTube channel, for example. So I can do some of the stuff a smartphone can do on this ebook reader. But I almost never do that. It's only when I absolutely need to or want to check them on this because I don't want to pick up my phone to do that. So for example, if I'm going to bed to sleep, then I maybe will want to check all my emails. I can do that from this phone before I go to bed, so I don't have to use my smartphone to do that during the evening or night. So I stop using that phone for doing some of the stuff and do that on this instead. But mostly I use it for ebook reading. Of course, it's an excellent device for that. I love doing ebook reading on the Onyx Books Palma with this pop socket on, so it's easy to hold. I love doing that on this. So this device has helped me get rid of my smartphone. I don't need an iPhone anymore. I only use ebook readers and my Apple Watch Ultra nowadays. And also the syncing between the devices is excellent, so I don't have to bother with the other stuff. If I want a larger display, I can use this Android-based ebook reader, a Bigme 751C. I have videos about it. It's a color ebook reader. But on this one, I can do the same. I can do other stuff if I have to. So I can read my mails, as I said, I can check comments and so on. So this device can help me get rid of my smartphone too. So necessary stuff that I have to do, I can do from one of my ebook readers instead. Kobo devices though is only meant for ebook readers. So this device, the Kobo Clara 2E, a black and white ebook reader, I have at the bedside. I have this when reading in bed because I don't want to use any device for other stuff than reading. So then I use a dedicated ebook reader for only ebook reading, like a Kobo device. But still it runs co-reader, so I can sync between these devices. But as I said, these are also ebook readers, dedicated ebook readers, but they can do more because it has Android as an operating system. Then I can install other apps from the Google Play Store and use them if I have to. Very slow though, because e-ink technology is not as fast, but you can if you have to. But the smartphone, as I said, 3 years old now, I hardly use it. I can have a battery life over 90% when I go to bed in the evening. I still have that much battery life even on a 3 years old phone because I never use it anymore. The only time the battery life goes down on this is when my wife and I are out and doing a dinner or in a hotel or something and having an adventure of looking of beautiful stuff and so on. Then I take a lot of photos, and photos I want to sync to my iCloud photo library, and that drains the battery life quite fast on this phone. So then maybe I can have 30%, 20% even when I go to bed, because I have drained the battery with a lot of photo takings. So that is why the battery life goes down on this phone then. But other days I don't use it. I hardly use it at all. Sometimes I have it with me, for example at work, to be connected to my Apple Watch Ultra 2, so I don't have to use the mobile cellular data all the time, because that drains the battery of the Apple Watch Ultra more. So at work, for example, I have this in my bag, so this Apple Watch Ultra 2 can connect to this phone to get rid of using the cellular data. So I use it through this phone instead. That keeps the battery life high on the Apple Watch Ultra 2. But this is only in my bag. I don't need it more than to do that. So ebook reading has helped me a lot, being more minimalistic. Bullet journaling through notebooks. In fact, I even get a feeling of natural paper more now, because I want to be more minimalistic. So I love doing notes in a notebook with a pencil. So ebook reading has actually helped me a lot. So I highly recommend you to stop using your smartphone and start using ebook readers. And if you need to do some communication, you can do that from an Apple Watch. You can do some emailing and iMessage and so on through the Apple Watch. I use it a lot for that. My wife usually texts me a lot every day, and I answer with my voice on this watch. I don't need the phone to do that, so this works beautifully. Okay, that was just a short video. It's not a short video though, but a simple video telling you that ebook reading has helped me with my smartphone addiction and get me more minimalistic. I don't need as much technology anymore and so on. Okay, bye.